Okay, video for the quadratic formula. It's given to you down here and it's also provided to you on your formula page of your exam, so you don't have to learn it. So a is the number that's attached to the x squared, so a is going to be 1 in this case. B is the number attached to the x, which is -5, and c is always the number that's left on its own, so that's +3. And we're just going to substitute our values for a, b and c in this equation down here, okay? So x is equal to -5, so the minus is in the formula, and b is also -5, plus or minus the square root of -5 squared, take away 4 times 1 times 3, okay? And it's all divided by 2 times 1, which is 2a. Next to each other in algebra, that does mean times. Now we're going to work this out or simplify it a little bit. So 2 minuses next to each other make a plus, so it's just 5. Plus or minus the square root. -5 times -5 is 25. Take away 4 times 1, which is 4, and then multiply by 3, which is 12, and it's all divided by 2, okay? If we simplify that slightly again, I've got 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 take away 12, so split it down, 25 take away 10 is going to leave you with 15, take away another 2 is going to leave you with 13, and divided by 2, okay? Now you are going to get 2 solutions, 2 answers. I'm going to go here, okay? You can carry on going down underneath. So we say x is equal to 5, then we take the positive version of plus or minus, the square root of 13 divided by 2, and we're going to put that all in our calculator, okay? So we're going to type in 5 plus the square root of 13, press equals first if you want to, and then divide by 2. Search and destroy or standard to decimal, that's going to give you 4.30 because it wants it to 2 decimal places, okay? Our other solution is looking at the minus part there, so 5 take away the square root of 13 divided by 2, and you're going to put that in your calculator as well. So 5 take away the square root of 13 and then divide by 2, and to 2 decimal places that gives us 0.70. Okay, next equation then underneath, so it's very similar. This time a is going to be 5, it's the number in front of the x squared, b is -9, and c is going to be that +2 or 2 on its own, okay? You're going to substitute those values into this equation. So we've got x is equal to minus, and don't forget -9, so the minus is already there, and also b is -9, plus or minus the square root of -9 squared, b squared, minus 4 times by 5 times by 2, so that's 4 times a times c. Then we're going to divide that by 2 times by a, so 2 times by 5, okay? Let's simplify that down slightly. So we're going to be thinking about minus and minus makes a plus, so that's just 9. Plus or minus the square root, -9 times -9, 81. Take away 4 times 5, so that's 20, and then multiply that by 2, so that's 40, and dividing it by 2 times 5, which is 10, okay? Let's simplify this a little bit more. So we've got 9 plus or minus the square root of 81 take away 40. Now you are allowed a calculator, so don't be afraid to start using it. That does give us 41, and that's dividing by 10. Now we're going to have 2 solutions, one with a plus and one with a minus, okay? So x is equal to 9 plus the square root of 41 divided by 10. So let's see what that gives us. So we've got 9 plus the square root of 41 and then divided by 10. Don't forget to press it so it gives you a decimal answer. So 2 decimal places, 1.54. We are going to do exactly the same now again. However, we're going to use the negative. So 9 take away the square root of 41 divided by 10. And then let's chuck that in our calculator. So 9 take away the square root of 41 divided by 10, and 2 decimal places, 0.26. Okay, job done.